The DNC chair, Debbie Do Anything for Hillary Wasserman Schultz, has instructed media outlets to stop reporting about the superdelegate count. So what she has told them to do is to stop including superdelegates in their pledged delegate counts as well. So the Huffington Post explains that the way the media is reporting this is incorrect, Wasserman Schultz told Rachel Maddow of MSNBC on February 20th. There are not pledged delegates or superdelegates earned at any of these caucus contests. She went on to note that superdelegates are free to decide who to vote for anytime up until July and can change their mind at any time. One reason they can't be reported as being conclusively attached to any particular candidate. So combining them, the voted on or earned delegates and superdelegates at each phase of this contest is not an accurate picture of how this works, she said. It's really important to report these superdelegates in a completely different way, she added, in the event her repeated admonitions on the topic had been unclear. So even though Debbie Do Anything for Hillary Wasserman Schultz has basically spit in the faces of progressives at every turn, she's actually doing something good here. So credit where credit is due, right? Because, I mean, if you include superdelegates in the count with pledged delegates, then what does that do? What effect does that have? Well, it may demoralize Bernie Sanders supporters, and it may get them to think, well, there's no chance that he's ever going to catch up to that, so he might as well drop out, he might as well quit, I might as well not vote for him. That's the effect that they're hoping it has. But here's the thing. Now, this is speculation, but I don't think that her intentions are as pure as you'd hope they are. I think this is another instance where she's trying to tip the scales in favor of Hillary Clinton. So I think that by including superdelegates, this probably had the opposite effect. So what this does, and why maybe they were against it, is because it makes Hillary Clinton supporters complacent. They see the strong delegate lead, and maybe they don't go out and vote because they don't think they have to. It's inconvenient. You don't want to stand in line for hours, so why vote if Hillary Clinton is going to win, if she's inevitable, right? And another reason is that some Hillary Clinton supporters may even vote Republican, not because they support Republicans, but they could do this strategically, because if they think that Hillary Clinton will actually win in their state, then what they're going to try to do is vote for a Republican in open primary states, so that way they can basically pick who she competes against. And this is problematic, as you saw with Michigan. Bernie was at a 21-point deficit, and he ended up winning in the biggest political upset in history, in primary history, that is. So I think that this actually had the opposite effect. Now, again, I'm just speculating why she changed this, but she has given us no reason to think that she's actually fair and neutral. I mean, she suspended Bernie Sanders for accessing Hillary's voter data. She limited debates at first. She's done everything she can to spit in the faces of progressives. I know I said that, but I have to say it again because it's so true. I mean, even attacking Elizabeth Warren's agency, which protects consumers from payday predatory lenders, which are terrible, it's just, she needs to get out of the party. But first, she has to just stop being the DNC chair, because she does not represent this party. She represents Republicans. I don't understand why she remains in this party. She is a Democrat in name, and that's it. So will the media actually comply with this request? I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. But I'm glad that she's doing it, even if her intentions may be motivated by helping Hillary Clinton even further, because you have to give voters an accurate portrayal of the delegate count. And when you do this, you mislead voters, and it's just not right. Many people don't know about the intricacies of the Democratic primary process, and they're different on both sides. So, for example, Democrats have superdelegates, which they shouldn't have at all. It's just undemocratic. And on the Republican side, they have winner-take-all races in some states, whereas on the Democratic side, they're proportional. So this is a really complex, convoluted process, and when media outlets report superdelegates as if they've already been earned, well, it's just misleading. It complicates things, and it's just misleading to voters, and that's problematic. You want them to get the truth. You want them to actually have an accurate picture of the process that's going on, and you can't do that if you include superdelegates in the process. So regardless of her intentions, I think this is a good move, and I really hope that the media outlets do comply.